I just wanted to say sort of farewell to the game Half-Life, which is one of my favorite games of all time, and certainly a nostalgic one for me. But on the 25th of August, I think, one of the writers for Half-Life 2 Episode 3 posted this on well, actually, I don't know where he posted it, but somebody made this post on Valve Time. And anyways, it just sort of said how, well, it just sort of laid out the basic plot for, like a summarized plot for Half-Life 3. And that just sort of, just kind of confirms to the Half-Life community that Half-Life 3 is just never gonna happen. Which I think that, I mean, I assumed that it wasn't really ever gonna happen. Maybe eventually it would, and there was still that faint glimmer of hope, but I think now it's just completely extinguished. Anyways, but I also just sort of wanted to say that, just because it's the end of the official Half-Life games, that this isn't the end of, like, Half-Life as a community or anything like that. I mean, I think that was pretty obvious, but just, like, look at this, for example. This is a mod that was made by a bunch of people, where you play it as a Vortigaunt, Half-Life 1. It's got its own story, it's got its own, gameplay mechanics and all that shit, and just, all these different things. So, I just, I guess that's it. I really, really loved playing these games. I loved playing Half-Life 1 a lot more than any of the other ones, and I still to this day play mods for it, and it's such a fun, I don't know, it was a great game, and unfortunately, its creators seem to think that its time has passed, even though the community does not. And I think that they could make an enormous amount of money by just making a game, not even Half-Life 3, but just a game that's in the Half-Life universe. Now, I remember a few months ago, Gabe Newell, who's the head of Valve, like the CEO of Valve, said, somebody asked him in the AMA on Reddit, they asked him if there would be anything relating to Half-Life in the future, like any new games or just anything at all, and he said yes, just straight up yes. So I doubt that that's actually true, but at the same time, I still hope that that's true. But in the meantime, I'll stick with the plethora of mods all over the damn internet for this game. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.